The Thing in the Forest. The Thing in the Forest. Focus question. How does the author's choice of words help us understand how the character is feeling in the story? Everything is white, brighter than anything I've ever seen. For a moment, it feels as if I'm weightless, floating on the other side of the strange, ornate door that the key opened. I can't see Sarah, but I can feel her hand grasping mine, squeezing so tightly it almost hurts. Then, icy air begins to thunder in my ears, and I know we're falling, accelerating too fast for safety. I can barely catch my breath, and the wind stings in my eyes. Sarah's grasp is stronger now, almost desperate as the wind whips us around. A gust rims us in opposite directions, and in an instant, Sarah's hand is gone. I begin to flail, blindly grasping for Sarah, but the air flips me, twists me, and I'm utterly lost. It takes my cries and flings them into the nothingness around. Then everything goes dark. I open my eyes to see branches over my head. A bright, cold-looking moon hangs in the sky, considering how fast I was falling. I'm just glad I'm not a splatter of goo on the ground. Sitting up, I tried to take shock in my situation. With the surrounding trees, chill air, and dead leaves crunching under my body, I could easily be back in the hollow, but somehow I know I'm not. It hurts to me, my finger on how, but the trees are a little too big. The moon is a little too full, and the leaves are a little too crisp. Maybe it's me. I could have smacked my head on the way down. I do have a headache. I tried to remember the events leading up to this moment. Sarah, Jake, Audie, and I had made our way through the hollow with the strange boy Thomas. We'd found Porter's mail, and Thomas and his favorites and his friends took us down into the Cave of the Lost, where we used the key to open the ornate door hidden behind the rock. Jake and Audie ran through fast, and Sarah and I had to follow. Where are they now? I listened, hoping to hear Sarah or Jake or even Audie. Rustling through the forest. I hear nothing. No birds, no wind, only silence. Sarah, I called out. Jake, can anyone hear me? Something makes a noise to my right, a strange groaning sound. It could be Sarah or Jake. They could be hurt. My legs feel shaky, and I stand up, start walking toward it. The noise comes again, louder. Whatever is making it is hidden behind the fronds of a tree the size of a small elephant. I gently push the leaves aside, hoping to see my best friend or little brother there, just waking up as I head. It's neither of them. The sound comes again, and I can't see the ground beyond the ferns, drifting, lifting, heaving as if something large is trying to push itself up from underneath. The groaning is the sound of the trees surrounding the mound being pushed up. A loud crack shatters the silence as a huge root finally snaps and bursts out from the ground. Shoring me with clouds of dark, wet soil, I watch, frozen by a mixture of fear and curiosity. The ground heaves again, and from the loose dirt exposed by the broken root, something begins to snake out. It's dark and wet like a large worm. As more of it begins to slither from the earth, I realize it's not a worm. It's a tentacle covered with menacing-looking shockers, each surrounded by rows of small, sharp teeth. Fear finally overpowers curiosity, and I run fast. Branches scratch my skin and pull at my clothes as I weave between the trees and through the underbrush. Whatever it is must have finally freed itself from the ground, as I can hear the thing. I scramble under a fallen tree and vault over a shrub. Then, in an attempt to lose the thing, I take a hard left, almost losing my footing in the soft ground. It doesn't work. The creature shifts direction faster than me. It's right on my heels. My heart pounds in my chest. My lungs ache, and a sharp pain begins to form under my rib cage. I don't know how much longer I can sprint, but the honor of the thing behind me drives me forward. Suddenly, I can't see the edge of the forest, like a massive black wall rushing toward me. Maybe the tentacle thing wouldn't be able to follow me about trees to pull it along, or maybe it would be faster on open ground. I don't have a choice. I have to risk it. I try to pick up speed, though my legs feel as if they're on fire now. I'm almost to the edge of the tree, so I put my head down and push harder. In a fortuitous moment, I happen to see that the solid ground ends at the sharp edge of a steep cliff steps away. I don't have time to turn, I can't stop. I see another of the mammoth ferns out of the corner of my eye. I reach out for one of the huge fronds and make contact. My hand closes around the frond as my legs run out of ground. The front is strong and the momentum of my running actually whips me around to the side. I pick down and see no ground, just a sea of clouds far below turned gray by the moonlight. I land hurt and roll into a sapling as the creature swings itself out of the forest and realizes too late that it has nothing else to grasp. In the moonlight, I finally see a dark, hulking creature resembling an octopus the size of a small car, with a bulbous head and more horrible-looking tentacles than I can count in the few moments it hangs in view. Wood creaks as the last tentacle tries to hold onto the trees, but the creature's bulk is too great. Its tentacles flail, trying to grasp anything. One latches onto my pant leg. I wrap my arms around the sapling, hanging on with everything I have. With loud cracking sounds, the trees the creature is holding give away. For a moment, I think it will take me over the cliff with it, but I feel the fabric of my pants tear in one sudden jerk. The thing falls silently. I crawl to the edge of the cliff in time to see it disappear into a puff of clouds. I lean back, sitting on my heels, trying to catch my ragged breath. My hands shake, and I feel as if I might cry. I'd never been so frightened in all my life. Before me stretches a sea of gray clouds, disappearing into the darkness beyond. Behind me, the forest waits silently. More of those octopus creatures will be lurking beneath the ground, or perhaps worse things are waiting for me. Two things become clear in this moment. I am alone, and that this isn't a hollow. Where am I, and where are Shara and Jake?